Okay, we are live, guys. Hi, everybody. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. So, today we have a surprise. We are not doing the story at our place. This is Arav and this is me, Preeti. We are doing the story at our neighbor's place where we have Ganpati. Can we all make some way for Ganpati ji? Yes. You all can have the darshan of Ganpati. I'll try to bring the laptop a bit closer. And today's story is also very, very special. It's about the birth story of Ganpati. So these cuties have, they have become Ganpati for you. And now they want to take out the leaves. This is Arav. What's your name, darling?
Adishri.
This is Adishri. And come, Adi. This is Adi, Aditya, and Gatsi here drinking some water.
Ouch.
And what's your name? What's your name?
Ishan.
Ishan.
And I took out my leaf.
So, if you are a friend here, say hello to us in the comment section like you always do. Let's see who all are here.
Everyone.
Hi, Adya. All right. Okay. Hi, Kashvi.
Can I be a
Happy birthday to Ganesha. Hi, Mishti. Tonight's story looks good, right? Yeah, we are so excited. Happy birthday to Ganesha. Hi, Samriddhi. Samriddhi is saying namaste to Ganesh ji. I'm sure Ganesh ji is listening to you. Should we start the story? Are we ready, guys?
Yeah.
Give me a yes if you all are ready.
I am ready.
All right. Hi, Ariman. Wow, Ariman is here after a long time. Shriya. Hi, Shriya. All right. So here we go and we get the story. Ganesha's birth story. Who's this lady? Who knows who's this lady? Who's the mother of Ganesha? Parvati Mata, right?
Yes, I always watch that. Today I also watched. So I know the name.
Right. So Parvati Mata was the mother of Lord Ganesha. Parvati and Shiva, they would stay on Mount Kailash. It's a very tall mountain, okay? Most of the time, Lord Shiva would be out fulfilling other responsibilities, while Parvati Mata, she was alone at the mountain. Just now we came to know what's the name of the mountain. What's the name of the mountain?
Kailash.
Mount Kailash, right? One day, when Lord Shiva was out, he was not at home, Parvati Mata had to go to take a bath, and she did not wish to be disturbed by anybody at all. Okay?
Yeah.
Then what did she do? She ended up making a statue of a child with, you know what? With turmeric. You all know turmeric?
No, I don't know.
Turmeric is haldi. It's yellow in color, right?
Yeah, I have that powder.
Right.
It comes from my skin.
Right. So Parvati Mata ended up making a statue of a child from turmeric. And then you know what she did? She did something really special. She breathed life into it. And that idol came into life. And it was a little boy. Do you know what's the name of the little boy?
Ganesha.
Ganesha. Here is Ganesha. Ganesha not always looked like with elephant face. He was a very handsome
He was
young.
Gampati only, but just he didn't have the tongue. But,
Yes, he didn't have the trunk.
but later when she
Later we will talk about it, okay? So she called the child Ganesha, and Ganesha was absolutely loyal to her. So what Parvati did? She asked Ganesha to guard the home while she took a bath. Now what's happened? Now is the suspense. Now Shiva showed up. He was back and he proceeded to enter the house. But guess what? Who was blocking him? This is Shiva. Ganesha stopped him. Okay? Why did Ganesha stop him?
Because he didn't know.
Because his mother had also instructed him, do not let anybody come in. Yeah? So this time Ganesha was stopped. No, Shiva was stopped by Ganesha. Now Shiva, Does he know who this child is?
No.
He has no idea who this child is because he's meeting Ganesha for the
First time.
first time. So you know what he did?
What?
All right, let me share with you.
He
Wait. I think some of the kids already know the story,
Yeah, I have a book which shows it.
right?
I
So
have.
Shiva did not know who this child was. So he asked his forces to destroy the child. Now, will the child be destroyed by the forces?
No, he'll be
No,
I
because
know who
Ganesha
he
is also a super power person because he's created by Mata Parvati. He's not like an ordinary child, right?
Well,
He had special
I know who he'll
powers.
get destroyed by.
Right. So Ganesha had special powers bestowed on him by Mata Parvati. And you know what he did? He defeated all of Shiva's army. Now, how do you think it made him feel?
Hey, I don't know.
How did Shiva feel when all of his army was destroyed?
Bad.
He lost.
Frustrated.
Yes, he felt frustrated. And Shiva is known for his extreme fury. You know, there is a third eye
I
at
know
the center
third
of
eye.
his head,
That's
which
like this
opens. Yeah. Whenever he has to cause destruction. So Shiva, already known for his extreme fury, he lost control on his temper and he ended up doing this. What did he do?
He killed him.
He beheaded Ganesha. See, Ganesha's head is not on his body anymore. Now, what do you think Parvati will feel when she sees Ganesha like this? How will Parvati feel?
Super angry.
Super
Angry.
angry, right?
In the book, I know what she said she'll do when she saw this.
See, Parvati is upset with
Shiva.
when Parvati stepped out and she saw the dead body of her creation.
This is the
Third eye, right? So Gatsi is pointing the third eye of Shiva. I think some of the kids can come here so that we can see you all, okay? Adi, especially you, come. Okay, now Parvati stepped out and she saw the dead body of Ganesha and her fury knew no bounds. She was infuriated, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She lashed out at Shiva. And what she did? She threatened. But what was the threat? She threatened that she will destroy the entire universe. Now, you know who is responsible for universe? Brahma. Who knows about Lord Brahma?
Me, I do.
Who is Brahma?
The one with the 3 heads.
The one with the 3 heads. And he is the creator of the universe. So, whose responsibility is the universe?
Brahma.
Brahma. Yeah. And also, the universe is the responsibility of Vishnu. Now, who is Vishnu?
The one who sits on a snake.
The one who sits with a snake. And see, Shiva also has a snake.
Because Shiva is one form of Vishnu.
No, that's not right. There are
Krishna is the
3.
form of Vishnu.
Correct. There are 3 gods: Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, Mahesh, right? So Vishnu is called the nourisher of the world. The creator of the world is Brahma, the one with 3 heads.
Vishnu is the one who sees what's going on.
Exactly. So Vishnu is the nourisher of the universe. Okay. And then the third god, Shiva.
Yeah,
He is the
destroyer.
destroyer of the universe, right? So now the universe was the responsibility of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, the 3 gods. Will you remember them?
Yeah.
Brahma, Vishnu, and
Shiva.
Shiva. So Brahma,
Wait.
he witnessed the wrath of Parvati and he apologized to Parvati on behalf of Shiva. And he requested Parvati with folded hands.
Wait.
How? With folded hands. Can I see folded hands? Like this.
But
He-
these are not folded.
These are not folded. See, these are folded hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he requested Parvati
Wait.
with folded hands, please do not destroy the universe. Now, yes,
Vishnu is the one who sits with Lakshmi.
that's right, Aditya. So Now Parvati, after being requested by Brahma not to destroy the universe, she relented on the conditions that Ganesha must be brought back to life. That's condition number 1. And condition number 2 was he should be worshipped as the primary god. That means before worshipping any other gods, which god should be worshipped first?
Ganesha.
Ganesha. So that's why Ganesha or Ganpati is always worshipped.
Both of them are the same.
Both of them are the same. So Ganesha or Ganpati are worshipped first before worshipping any other
God.
gods. Now Shiva, he was feeling very sorry and he realized his mistake that he committed in his rage, in his fury. And he also apologized to Parvati. Now he advised his troops, his men, to go into the forest and get the head of the first animal that they spot. Now who did they spot?
Elephant.
That's right. So which head are they going to replace for Ganesha?
Elephant.
Elephant head, right?
And elephant head is kind of weird.
No, it's not weird. You
Look.
all, you are. What are you doing? Okay, we are having too much fun, all of us, right? So they brought back the elephant head with them, and then Shiva, he put some magical powers into it, and he brought Ganesha to life. And that's why Ganesha has the head of elephant, and he has the body of human. And that is the reason why Ganesha is worshipped as the god of the gods. He's worshipped first, right?
Yeah.
See, he breathed life into Ganesha with the elephant head. And here is our Ganesha. Everybody, let's say Ganpati Bappa.
Moria.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ganesh ji ki Jai
Jai
Jaykar. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ganesh ji ki. Now I want to ask you children, what do you learn from this story? And for all of you, there is a surprise. Like I promised, we have 2 stories today. Yay! Okay. So children, tell me, what is the moral of this story? What do you learn from this story? And all of our friends over there, please let us know in the comment section, what do you think is the moral of the story today? Okay. What is the moral of this story? What do you learn from this story?
I don't know. Not to kill.
Not to kill. What else do you learn from this story?
Never ever get so aggressive when you don't even know someone that like you just give 2 slaps or hit them.
Never get so aggressive, yeah? When you're angry and you do something, it might result in a action that you cannot reverse. They were gods, right? So they could bring back Ganesha to life. But you all are not gods. When you're angry, don't fight with your friends. Do not hit anybody. Somebody might get really hurt. And can you bring them to life?
No.
Or can you reverse it?
No.
No, right? So that's the moral of the story. Good job. High five.
And wow, there's like a punching bag going on behind.
Right? Hey Arav, maybe you can think about why is Shiva called Neelkant. That's a fun story as well. Thanks, Shashwati. Probably we can cover that another time. That is what we learn. Control your anger.
All the snakes came to him and surrounded him, and
Right.
he became all loose on nails.
So we also learn not to kill. That's right.
Yeah.
And Sammy says we learn to be calm and patient. That's right as well. Now, are you all ready for story number 2? All right, let's go to story number 2. After all, it's very special. It's Ganesha's birthday. Now, do you know Ganesha had a brother?
Kartikeya.
Yes, very good, Adi.
It's easy.
It's easy, but they didn't know, right? The little kids.
Yeah. And Kartik was always riding on a peacock.
Kartikeya was always riding on a
He
peacock.
had another name, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay, maybe
And
you can try.
And I know how do you spell it. I don't know
Okay.
how to Skanda.
Skan.
Skanda.
Skanda?
Yeah, Skanda.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nupur says, do not hurt anybody. That's right, Nupur. Great. So let's go to the story of Ganesh and Kartikeya. This is Mata Parvati
I
with
know
his
this story.
2 kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Kartikeya, you know the story as well. So Kartikeya with his
Peacock
Kartikeya with his peacock.
and Ganesha.
So that's his mode of transport. Kartikeya always rides on a peacock. And who does Ganesha ride on?
Mouse.
A little mouse. Can you see
I
the
heard
mouse?
that Ganesha lightened his weight so the mouse
Today
would
I-
carry him easy.
That's
Today
right.
I painted a
And the mouse is actually a demigod.
Correct. Now should we proceed with the story? See, Ganesha had a younger brother called as Kartikeya.
Yeah.
Both would get along well. By the way, we have 2 brothers here. These 2. Can you all see them? Aditya and Agastya. Oh, we can't see you properly, Aditya.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
usually
So
don't.
brothers usually they get along really well, okay? But sometimes they also
But
fight. Adi,
Well-
Agastya, do you fight sometimes?
yeah,
Commonly.
Yeah, they also
commonly.
fight, right?
I never fight with my brother.
Right. Just like any other
I
brother.
think now they are starting to fight.
Right. Now let's let's go back to the story. Just like any other brothers, they also had moments of arguments and boom boom fights with each other. Okay. On one such day, what happened, sweetie?
My button came out.
Okay. On one such day, Ganesha and Kartikeya, they both ended up finding a unique fruit in the forest.
Mama,
So what do they find? A unique
Fruit.
fruit in the forest. I wonder which fruit is this? Oh, Sammy is telling us that Parvati has a daughter. I'm not aware of that. Sammy, can you share more? Has anybody heard about Parvati's daughter? Do let us know in the comment section. So guys, are you listening to the second story? Yeah. So Ganesh and Kartika, they found a unique fruit in the forest. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. And then both of them grabbed it together. Now they started fighting. This is mine, Ganesha said. What did Kartika say? This is mine. And then again, they started fighting. This is
I
mine.
think Kartikeya said, I thought you like Modak, so it's mine.
Yeah, they started fighting with each other. This is mine. No, this is mine. No, this is mine. And they refused to share it with each other. And they started claiming the fruit for themselves. Now, their fight could not be resolved between the 2 of them. So, who do we go when we cannot resolve the fight? Parents, right? So, that's what Ganesha and Kartikeya, they did. They went to their parents. And who are their parents?
Hold on. Preeti auntie.
Yes. First of all, answer me. Who are the parents of Ganesha and
Shiva
Kartikeya?
and Parvati.
That's
Shiva
right.
and Parvati.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, question time. Tell me.
Just the thing is it true that if we climb Mount Kailash, we will be able to see that?
Guys, the kids are asking us that if they climb Mount Kailash, will they be able to see Ganesha and Kartikeya? I am not sure about that. If you know the answer to this question, let us know in the comment section. So what's your question again, Aditya?
If anyone ascends Mount Kailash, then will they be able to see Shiva, Parvati? and
Will they be able
kids?
to see Shiva, Parvati and the kids? I don't know. But let's go back to the fighting Ganesh and the fighting Kartikeya. So they reached Mount Kailash and they presented their predicament to Shiva and Parvati. Now Shiva made an interesting proposition. He recognized the fruit and he said that this fruit is known to grant extensive knowledge and immortality. That means the person who eats this fruit will never die. Yeah?
Then what? Then if
When-
I eat a mango, the
Yeah.
same thing
When
happens.
this fruit is eaten by the rightful bearer of it. So now how do we decide that who is the rightful owner of the fruit?
Oh,
So that's
3
why,
rounds around the
yeah.
world.
So that's why he proposed a very interesting challenge.
I know what I mean.
He asked Ganesha and Kartika to circumvent, that means to take 3 rounds of their world. Okay? How many rounds?
3
3 rounds of their world. No.
or whatever.
See, what is the exact thing used by Shiva? take 3 rounds of your world. He said, take 3 rounds of your world, not the world. Okay?
But do they have a separate world?
That's the thing we will be discussing in the story now. So Kartikeya, what he did, he immediately hopped onto his pet peacock and he flew speedily to complete 3 revolutions across the
I
earth.
know what Ganesha is.
Wait. Let me tell. Ganesha was a little slower compared to Kartikeya. You know why? Because his pet was a
Mouse.
tiny mouse who couldn't fly. So having listened to Shiva's proposal properly, Ganesha, you know what he did? He started taking circles around Shiva and Parvati, and he completed 3 circles around them. Now the Shiva and Parvati, they were surprised. They did not know why Ganesha was doing this, right?
And then they thought
See?
Ganesha.
Whoa. See, Kartikeya is flying away, but Ganesha, what is he doing? He's circling around Mata Parvati and Shiva, right?
And
Yeah?
Yeah.
So now Shiva and Parvati, they were surprised and they asked him, why are you taking circles around us? Kids, let's find out why.
I know.
I want.
Oh, let's not fight about the leaves. Remember, we don't have to fight. Okay.
Why is the story not big?
The story is very big. Now let's find out why Ganesha was taking circle around Shiva and Parvati, okay?
I'm ready.
Now Ganesha replied to Shiva that you had asked us to take circle around our world. And you know, for me, you and my mother are more than the world. You are my entire universe. So he gave so much importance to his parents. He said, when you ask me to take circle around my world is you.
And
My mom and dad. In fact, you're not just my world. You are my entire universe.
Actually, yeah, he said that they mean the world.
They mean the world to him. So what's the moral of this story? What do you learn from this story,
Wait, but I
kids?
thought there's something else.
No, this is the story. And who won the contest? Ganesha won the contest. And he was given the fruit by Lord Shiva. Yeah? And this is a great story which teaches us to be wise. Yeah? It's a
Yeah.
story about Ganesha's wisdom. What else do you learn from this story? One thing you learn to be wise, right? What else do you learn from this story?
Hey, one
Do you learn something about your parents?
Yes.
What do you learn?
They are very important.
They
No
are
matter
very
what,
loving.
They are loving and you should always
respect them.
and love them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Very good. So we had a great time doing doing both the stories with you. Today's quiz question is, what are the name of the 3 gods that we discussed earlier? Guys, you don't tell them. Children, you don't say, okay? What are the name of the 3 gods? Who's the creator of the universe? Who is the nourisher of the universe? And who is the destroyer of the universe? So you have to tell us the name of the 3 gods. First, creator of the universe. Second, nourisher of the universe. And third,
Shiva.
destroyer of the universe. All right?
Who said IDK?
I don't know what's the meaning of IDK.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I did not know that IDK means I don't know. Great. So guys, I hope you know the answer to the quiz, and I'm looking forward to your answers. And meanwhile, we are just going to say a very important mantra for Ganeshji today. Are we ready? Arav, I can't see you. Come.
I'm sorry.
So we are getting some answers here. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. That's right, Nidhi.
Hey.
So Brahma is the creator of the universe, Vishnu is the nourisher of the universe, and Shiva is the destroyer of the universe. Meerav, awesome. As always. Great. Yes?
Yeah. Can I just see this picture?
This picture you want to see?
No, this picture. Profile picture.
Oh, profile picture later. So guys, repeat after me. We are going to do a small mantra for Ganeshji today. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Are you all ready? Before we say bye-bye, we are going to do a small mantra for Ganeshji. Vakratund.
Vakratunda.
Say with me. Vakratund.
Vakratunda.
Mahakay.
Mahakaya.
Surya Koti.
Surya Koti.
Samaprabha.
Samaprabha.
One more time. Vakratund Mahakay.
Vakratunda Mahakaya.
Surya Koti.
Surya Koti.
Samaprabha.
Samaprabha.
Nirvignam.
Nirvignam.
Kurume Deva.
Kurume Deva.
Sarvakaryeshu.
Sarvakareshu.
Sarvada.
Sarvada.
What does it mean? It means, oh Lord Ganesha, you have a curved trunk and a large body, and you possess the brilliance of 1,000,000 suns. Please remove all obstacles in my life and bless me. So we all seek blessings of Lord Ganesha with this last prayer. And thank you for joining us. We are getting some more responses to the quiz and we are so happy. Yes, Gatsy, thank you for showing that. Let's have a quick darshan of Ganpati Ji before we say bye-bye. Let's have a closer look.
Can you tell them if you like the solar system?
Yes, guys, so this is decorated by Adi Agastya and their parents, and we are so lucky that they let us in at their house, and we could use this venue for storytelling today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Ganpati Ji, for your blessings, and we'll see you tomorrow with another story. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye, guys. Guys, quickly say bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right.
I want to find the profile picture.